Welcome to another edition of the Sarcastic Reviewer. This is the finale. Mr. Pickles, the Butters theme song, The Omen, The Big Comfy Couch, Midnight Hour, and Santa Claus vs. Zombies. There's nothing worse than those shows put together. Really? Who are you? I'm the movie devil, and there's one more to review! There's nothing you could say that could frighten me. There's a certain late night horror hostess, and you despise! No. I refuse to watch one of her movies. The hell with that. You have no choice! Where did it go? Now do we have it healed? Well, everybody, I'm forced against my will to review Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. The movie begins with a classic horror movie that I'd rather be watching over this. Then we get her introduction.
So that's what you look like. You're ugly, horrible. Go on. Try your intellect on me. I'll see you in hell first.
All of your crew. He's firing. He acted like he knew it.
He did. He learned almost too late that man is a feeling creature. And because of it, the greatest in the universe.
Hello, darling. It's me again, yours truly, Elvira, the gal with the enormous, ratings.
She gets a telegram from some guy, and in the telegram, it says that she's inherited something from her great aunt Morgana who passed away.
Dear Elvira, as executor of the estate of your great aunt, Miss Morgana Talbot, I'm sorry to inform you of her untimely passing.
Whoa, I didn't even know I had a good aunt, much less a great one. Let me see that. It says here all I have to do is come to Falwell, Massachusetts for the reading of the will, and I'll pick up my inheritance.
She imagined herself in the reading of the will. It somehow turns into a game show. Wait, when did people's deaths become game shows?
Let's show Elvira exactly what she's inherited. Elvira, you are going to start with something that dreams are made of. A beautiful new sailboat. You're going to sail away in a sporty Sun Chaser 2 from start. And that's not all. When you're tired of sailing, you'll drive home in this brand new Jeep Wrangler.
I need one of those!
And you'll sit down to dinner at this beautiful 10-piece dining room suite from American Heritage.
She gets in her car and drives to Massachusetts to get her inheritance. On the way, she picks up a hitchhiker. Please kill her. Please kill her. Please.
I'm in, sailor.
You were so close, hitchhiker. You were so close.
Here, you forgot your axe.
She finally arrives in town, and everyone's looking at her weird. I'm so glad I'm not the only one with the same reaction.
and you never will with them soup cans on your head.
Listen, young lady, I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you most certainly don't fit in this town. Why, you don't even fit in that dress.
She finally arrives in the hotel with two old people. And with the way that the old woman treated Elvira, made me smile.
Yoo-hoo!
Would you like to tell the lovely folks about this?
Can I get a room?
Sorry, we're booked solid.
So how come it says vacancy out there?
We're introduced to Robin, who's the granddaughter, and the grandmother has a problem with her wearing makeup. Yeah, if you saw Elvira, I'd be worried too.
Is that makeup I see on your face, young lady?
No, ma'am. I mean, yes, ma'am. Well, just a little.
How many times have I told you? You're too young to wear makeup.
We are introduced to our main villain, Vincent Talbot, who's actually very creepy.
Well, now that we've dispensed with the obligatory display of bereavement, you may begin the proceedings, Mr. Bigelow.
It was Mrs. Talbot's wish to have all of her relatives present for the reading of the will.
All of her relatives are present. Me, myself, and I.
Apparently, Mrs. Talbot has a grandniece, Elvira, who was also one of the beneficiaries.
She walks into the door, sees all the people that helped her aunt, and gets introduced to her uncle in a weird way. As in, she hugs him while using her breasts towards his head.
Uncle Vinny!
Get this woman off of me!
When you must be Auntie Em and Uncle Remus. Oh, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
The lawyer tells her that she gets a house, a cookbook, and a dog. Ha! You got screwed!
I bequeath my house, my beloved poodle, Algonquin, and my precious book of recipes.
That's it? A house, a dog, and a book?
She finally sees the house. She thought she was gonna get a beautiful house, but really, she got this.
Hey, this place ain't half bad. Bet you could get a bundle for it.
Yes, you could. But your house is over there. Careful, some of the boards will loose.
What a dump.
Like I said, the house needs a little something.
Yeah, like a wrecking ball.
We're introduced to Bob, her unfortunate love interest. He's not as smart as her, but he is handsome.
My name's Elvira, but you can call me tonight.
We're introduced to one of my other favorite characters, Patty. Why? Because she thinks Elvira is trash. You and me both, sister.
Seems to me it's all this cheap little tart's fault.
Cheap? Who are you calling cheap? What's that perfume you're wearing? Catch of the day?
Look, honey, I don't know which hole you crawled out of, but I suggest you crawl right back in if you know what's good for you.
Later that night, the three teenage boys decided to spy on her by climbing up the walls like Spider-Man and trying to take a topless photo of her.
What do you see? What do you see? In a minute. Ow, my fingers. Guys, I can't see anything.
Three boys come back and try to help Elvira fix the house. More and more people came, and all of a sudden it became a 1980s cliche montage, complete with cheesy music that's addictive.
Hi, Elvira. Hi.
Oh, hi, you're here.
Richard's folks run the hardware store, and we got lots of paint.
Oh, too bad they've done on the bank. I'll be right down. Let's do it.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and shout, throw my hands up and shout, throw my hands.
Hey, Elvira, we got us a couple more volunteers.
Great. Just grab a tool and start banging.
Hi, Elvira.
Elvira tries to get a job but fails miserably. She's better off as a horror hostess. No, wait. She sucks at that too!
And now I understand she is out looking for a job?
Elvira tries to help Bob with the movie theater and accidentally spells the F word. One of the women that didn't like her saw it and fainted because she was shocked thinking that Elvira was promoting sex.
You got an extra E in matinee.
No, I don't. That's how you spell it.
Bob, I'm in show business. I think I know how to spell matinee.
Well, I think it's a good idea.
Meanwhile at the diner, Elvira tried to invite the teens to the movie theater. But the teens didn't want to because they didn't want to get into trouble. Elvira goes on a whole guilt trip and saying she should just end her life. What's gonna happen?
Oh, I see. Well, last thing I want to do is get you guys in any trouble. I mean, so what if it blows my only chance at making a living? I mean, that's not your problem. And if I get so depressed, I wind up hanging myself in the oven. Hey! Those are the breaks. But if they ever ask about me, tell them I was more than just a great set of boobs. I was also an incredible pair of legs. And tell them that I never turned down a friend. I never turned down a stranger, for that matter. And tell them that when all is said and done, I only ask that people remember me by 2 simple words. Any 2 as long as they're simple.
No, the teenagers wind up helping her anyway.
We're sorry, Elvira. We'll all come to your show.
Great. 12 o'clock sharp. Be there or be square.
Elvira does a flash dance ripoff and, hope you know, Patty appears and pours motor oil all over her and feathers. Patty, would you marry me?
It's time for the grand finale!
She decides to cook some casserole from the cookbook that Vincent wants. Let's just say it didn't come out the way she expected.
I hope you're hungry, because here's dinner.
At the potluck, Elvira tried to use the same recipe that almost killed her and Bob. But it winds up having an acid effect to everyone else. And like her career, it backfired miserably. Patty tried to take Bob away, but Elvira punches her in the face and reveals that Patty doesn't have big breasts. But she's still a keeper!
I guess in your business it pays to advertise. Come here, Bob. Let me show you how a real woman does it.
Excuse me.
Vincent convinced the town that Elvira's a witch.
We can have her arrested.
Arrested? On what charges?
It so happens that there is a law on the books that dates back to the Salem trials. It specifically forbids, and I quote, any townsperson from practicing the ancient arts of spell casting, demonology, alchemy, and conjuration. The charge, my fellow council members, is witchcraft.
They were about to set Elvira on fire, but Patty stops them and corrects them on how to kill her. I don't care if you're fictional. You understand my hatred for this character.
Hold it, Sheriff. What you're doing is wrong.
Patty?
It'll catch faster if you light it in several places.
Patty, move! We ought to have one of these every year.
Vincent gets the book and causes chaos all over the town. Why does he resemble a bootleg Magneto?
Elvira! Elvira!
Vincent, remember us. We're on your side.
Swine.
Sick 'em, Bud. Don't make me use this.
The amulet could not protect your mother, and it won't save you. Caldozar, Ipsole.
And they do battle in the house. And here's the shocking thing. Elvira actually won that fight by pure dumb luck.
And now, Elvira, you die!
The townspeople wind up loving her.
We don't want you to go.
This is our way of saying we were wrong about you, and we're sorry.
Elvira, you're the best thing that ever happened to our town.
You've touched a part of my son that nobody's ever touched before.
I wish.
As long as you're in Falwell, you'll always have a free room at the Cozy Cot.
Her lawyer comes out of nowhere and says that she gets Vincent's inheritance, all the money in the world, and goes to Las Vegas.
Elvira, I've got some important papers that you're going to have to sign. With your uncle gone, you're the only heir to his estate.
I am?
Not an inconsiderable one at that.
Las Vegas.
Elvira, that's fantastic.
Las Vegas.
She's not a very bad singer.
You're looking for trouble. Here I am. And if you wanna see double, here I am. I don't do what the good girls do. That dreams really do come true.
until she started rapping.
Really wake up with a swelling in your pocket, make your eyeballs drop. I can just talk it. I'm rough, I'm woman enough. Get ready, I'm gonna do my stuff. I can take it, I can check it, I can cook it, I can bake it. If I don't have the recipe, I'll take it. I'm a volcano that's ready to blow. Look out, y'all, 'cause here I go.
I just hope I never have to review any of her movies again. And as for you, movie devil, I command you to leave. I'll go for now. Well, that was the finale. And I want to thank all of you who watched this video. I want to thank my inspirations, people like the Rowdy C, the Nostalgia Critic, Linkara, the Spoony One, Cinema Snob, and all the rest that gave me the inspiration for this show. Have a nice day.